introduce themselves and then talk about how the summer's been, now leading into fall camp.
Hey, my name is Ahmad Arnold. I'm class of 26. I play wide receiver and corner. And this summer, it's been really, we've been really consistent this summer. Like the people that have been coming, they've been coming and they've been putting in, consistent effort. And they've been putting in hard work.
I'm Quinton. I play quarterback and DB. Class of 2026. I say this summer we've got improved. Mentally, we're focused. Physically, we've been pounding that weight room consistently.
My name is Reid. I play wide receiver and safety, class of 26. I say we've put in a lot of work in on and off the field, mentally and physically, and it's just been a lot of hard work being put into everything.
My name is Jaydan, Gause-Hughes, class 2026. I play running back and linebacker. Good thing about summer, we just been putting work in the weight room and on the field, just trying to get that bond together as teammates. For real.
Could you comment about
Overall, the summer's been great. It's been great. Nobody wants to work out in the summer. It's 95 degrees. It's hot. Everybody wants to get a job, but the kids have bought in. They know what it's going to take to be competitive, to go out there and compete. And they've been showing up and working out and getting the job done. I'm just impressed of the things they've been doing and how we've been pushing them. And, that's what it's going to take. A lot of times you can't see the fruit of your labor to the end of the season, but the guys know these are senior guys. They're going to lead us. They're going to lead this team. So I'm very happy for what I've seen and what we're about to do.
Coach, in 2 possession games, your team was 4-2. Why do you think that is, and do you think it will carry over to this year, being able to win those close ones?
When you get down to it, you got to put those kids in situations. And situations is when it's nut catching times, that 4th down and 1, and once you do a lot of stuff like that, it becomes a natural to them. Okay, I know we got to have this touchdown. So let's get together. Let's come together, Coach. And I've seen them out of there, even in the weight room, when certain guys ain't doing something, they starting to say something, they're getting on them. They say, look, if we're going to do this, everybody got to do it.
I know, Coach, obviously a change in the association structure. I know Carver in the past 1A. Historically, Carver has been in larger classifications. What are your thoughts on kind of this new system and where Carver fits in with this?
I think this conference we in, this classification, I think it's going to be great for us. It's going to make us grow. We're going to get better. Some of the teams we've played over the years that I've been involved with, and I think the conference that we in fits great for. One thing about it, I was thinking about it when I was coming in. We got to travel to Bartlett. See, that's probably our longest ride. So that makes a difference, especially sitting on the bus for an hour and a half and 2 hours. Kind of last year we was on the bus that long. So by the time you get to the game, you kind of drain. So my guys is looking forward to it. We don't have far trips to go, and so they're excited.
Coach, I'm wondering, as sort of the new kid on the block in a way, because we've got a lot of teams from the old Mid-State 2A, in addition to Rockingham, who are very familiar with themselves. Now you guys are kind of like new to a lot of folks that are familiar with the old Mid-State 2A. Do you guys feel the need to come in and make a big statement that, hey, we are Carver, we are here?
I just want my guys to compete, and they're going to play till the last whistle is blown. And whatever's on the scoreboard is on the scoreboard. Ultimately, we want to win. But learn something from every game, every possession you're out there. And after it's all over, shake hands. And then we'll go back, we'll reevaluate, and we'll move on. But get some out of it. Just don't, used to seeing at times, you get down. You got another game. Let's get better. And so that's what it's about, just competing, going out there, don't stop, don't get upset, don't worry about the referees, they're going to make the calls, but you got to keep playing. So I'm excited about that, and I've seen the mindset in these 4 right here.
For the coach and the players, with coming into this new situation, not having any real established rivalries and the rest of the conference is already fairly familiar with each other and have those established. Do you see that as an advantage, disadvantage?
It's probably going to be, it's not, I would say an advantage because they don't know us and we don't know them. So the disadvantage is we got to learn them, they got to learn us. So, you know, I don't have no problems with them. I just know myself over the years, I was part of a conference that Rockingham was in and Moorhead. So I've been around to know playing in those teams back in 5, 10, 15 years ago in that conference. So I'm kind of familiar with it. Just got to get them familiar with it. But it don't matter who you line down against, you still got to play between the lines. You know?
Right.
Do you still plan on being a run-focused team, or do you think it'll...
We're gonna spread the ball out. If that's right, we're gonna spread it out. We're gonna run it a lot. It just depends on geared towards who you play. So.
To piggyback off of what Coach said about the previous question about the rivalries, my whole team, we all come to play, and just because we don't have a rivalry, I'm here to make a rivalry. So that's how I'm coming this year.
This question's for DJ or Ahmad, or both. What's it like playing with Quinton at quarterback? What's he mean to your program, and what's he mean to you guys?
I feel like the most effective part of it is just the chemistry. I feel like the connection between the quarterback and the receiver is the most important thing. Like being able to go to your quarterback and have a conversation, you know, without outbursts and stuff like that. Whether you mess up or you don't mess up or just something goes wrong, that makes it a lot easier. And then on top of that, you know, at the end of the day, like, it's still 11 on 11. So, I mean, if one spot we're not clicking, like, you know, we got to find out what's wrong and, you know, distribute all the bad out of it and try to get some good out of it. So I like how approachable he is.
Coach, talk about your non-conference and how you think that prepare you going into this conference.
Non-conference games, got a couple of tough games, and that's going to prepare them mentally and physically because they're going to be going against some kids probably a little bit larger, a little bit more talented maybe. But one thing I want them to learn from it, don't quit. Keep going, don't stop, play to the end of the game. And I think they're ready for it. They did have some experience last year with playing some schools, bigger schools, and they were very successful at it. So I think, you know, the non-conference is really going to get us ready for the conference.
For any of you players, there's a long-standing, strong tradition at Carver. What's it mean to wear the yellow jacket on your helmet?
It means a lot because of how much where the school has come from and how long it's been here. It means like the world to us to be a yellow jacket.
To me, just like how they went 16-0, when was that, 1983?
93, 98.
98. I'm trying to work as hard as to get there this year. So I just got something. We all got something to prove this year to everybody, because everybody looked down on us. So.
I definitely agree with Quinton just said. You know, I've heard about Carver being that type of school where their football team was just that dominant when I was a child. So I dreamed of coming here to play and dominate, you know, other teams and win football games.
Coach Holmes, in terms of from last year to this year, what do you believe are the biggest strides this team has made, biggest improvements you've noticed?
They're willing to put in the work. Like I said, these kids have showed up and came in the weight room, pushed their weight, showed up, pushed their weight. Anything I ask them to do, they do it. If it's clean up the locker room, they do it. No questions asked. They're not talking back. They doing what I'm asking them to do. So I'm just excited, man, because that's the process. And when they getting that done, I know when we get on the field, there won't be no issues.
Coach, what do you believe will be the biggest challenges facing this team, and how do you look to overcome those potential challenges?
With our numbers, I just hope being healthy. You got to stay healthy because this is a long season. So we, my coaching staff and I, we're putting our heads together, trying to put certain packages together to keep our kids healthy because I got a lot of kids going both ways. playing both sides of the ball. So, if we can take a kid out of there and there and put another kid there, that's going to help us. So that's what we've been doing. We just need to stay healthy.
I don't know if you know this off the top of your head, but do you know how many guys are on your roster and how many guys you're looking to start on both sides of the ball?
We probably, at max, have 34 to 35 guys, and we're starting on both sides of the ball. I might have 12.
Jaydan, how about playing linebacker? Like, play on defense, you gotta be a different breed.
It's really fun. Like, the hitting people is very fun. Just coming down here, just analyzing the field, knowing how to play football. It's very fun.
Coach, what does Jaydan mean to your defense? I mean, he's one of your leading tacklers returning.
He's a sort of kind of, you say somebody a bulldog, or you got to have him. He's a north-south guy. He's going to come downhill. He's going to hit you. And when he run the ball, that's the way he plays defense. He's going to try to run you over. So I got to have him in there. He means a lot to this defense and the offense. So he's one of the guys we really dependent on strongly.
Quinton, what do you think your strong suits are as a quarterback? Do you feel like you're a better passing football, running football, or do you feel like you're one of those slash guys?
I feel like I could do it all because I've been passing since AYFL, younger days. I would say my most skilled position-wise is my footwork. That's what I would say. You up?
I know, DJ, you've had accomplished time on the track. In terms of going from track to football, what are the biggest things that you take from the track that help you as a football player?
I would say just the technique of running, because you have to have not a certain technique, but you have to really good technique to switch from the surfaces from the track to the football field.
Coach, what are you looking forward to most this fall?
Out of my guys, I'm looking forward to have a successful season and to compete and just learn from the experience and take these experiences to the next level as possible and show the young guys that are behind them that if they put in the work, you will be successful.
Coach, what does success look like outside of record-wise? What does that look like?
Look, what success looks like for me is when I show up for school and I come to practice, these guys are looking at me, they're looking for leadership. But when I pull up, the stuff that we put in place during the summer, they're already doing. You ain't got to tell them what to do. They already know what they need to be doing. So I believe in them all so wholeheartedly. I ain't got to tell them, okay, at 9 o'clock, what y'all supposed to be doing? They already doing it. It ain't 9:01, 9:10. They doing it. When I show up, so it's done. So I'm impressed by that. I'm impressed by their leadership, their guidance, and what they're doing out there on the field, especially in the classroom. Because all these guys are they honor roll students.
Coach Holmes, Carver, appreciate y'all.
Thank you.